Good morning, Stephen Talbot here. Today is Friday, September the 15th, and I'm so glad to have you here with me today. Today I want to talk about what could be a sensitive subject for you or for anyone who's watching. I actually recorded this video yesterday, but if you'll recall, on Wednesday, my video was in Opryland Hotel, and I actually was there the next day as well. And I listened to the video about the same topic that I previously recorded, and it was just so loud in the background, like with the waterfalls and stuff. And I thought that this topic was so important that I wanted to make sure it had really good audio. So I hope I'm coming through loud and clear. I hope I'm coming through loud and clear for you. First of all, happy Friday, and as always, I want to thank you for watching my videos and for being part of this journey with me. So, as usual, I'm beating around the bush a little bit. Let's get all the pleasantries out of the way. So, yeah, seriously, I really appreciate you watching these videos. I hope that you find value in them, and I hope that you will share them with your friends, family, or anyone who you think deserves to hear whatever topic I'm discussing each day. So with that, on with the show. So today, let me make sure I don't get hit by a car. Okay. So today I really wanted to talk about friends, and in particular the people that you find yourself hanging around. You may have heard the phrase, you are the average of the 5 people you hang around most. And whether that is true or not is definitely up for debate. I have read both sides of the argument, and I can only speak from my personal experience, so take that for what it's worth. In my experience and on my journey, and it may be different for you, and that's okay, but this is my channel, so I'm talking about me, obviously. I think that is so true. I think that you are the average of the 5 people that you hang around most. And why do I think that? I think that because it makes common sense. You're pretty intelligent. I'm an intelligent guy as well. And it just makes sense to me. There's a story that I heard. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's just an example. Let's say you had 2 boys who, I don't know anything about sports, but just come along with me for this ride for a moment. Let's say you had 2 boys, and they were, several years apart, and I don't know, your husband is the coach of the football team or whatever, and you have an option or a special privilege, I suppose, to sort of have your younger son be on the football team with the older players who are most likely better players because of their experience, because they have more experience playing football. Now, if you were to do this, I think that you would find that your younger son would play up, right? Your younger son, if he were on the younger kids' football team, would play at the younger, the minor league or whatever. He would play at that level. But if you had the chance to put your younger son on the team with your older son, then it only seems logical to me that your younger son would play up. Your younger son would rise to the occasion. He would rise to the level of skill that these other players are at, right? And let's assume that that's true. And obviously, I don't know that from personal experience. I don't have any kids. But it just makes sense to me, and maybe you can chime in the comments below if you have any experience with this, or if you know firsthand. But let's put the football analogy aside and say that you are at a point in your life, much like I am, and I hope this resonates with you, where you are all about improving your skills, sharpening your saw, so to speak, playing up, moving to the next level, becoming more successful, caring more about your health, your wellness, your spirituality, your financial situation, all of those things. Life in general, you want to take everything to another level. And I think it's human nature that we want to do that, right? It's sort of boring. I feel like in my life, for the past 5 or 6 years, I've been in a rut. Have I experienced success? Sure I have. Is it success at the level that it could have been? Who's to say? And I try to live my life with very few, if any, regrets at all. I don't really have any regrets because I don't believe in regrets. I think that there's a lesson in everything, and I think that as long as you take the lessons that life throws at you, as long as you're learning, as long as you're a lifetime learner and you're learning every step of the way, then how could you possibly have regrets? Just don't repeat the same mistakes over and over again. And, you might repeat the mistake once or twice, but by the third time, you've mastered it. And so, I don't really believe in regrets. But anyway, something that I've learned is, like I said at the beginning, you're the average of the 5 people that you hang around most. I think that this has to be true. Not, first of all, to anyone who might be watching this who knows me, who I'm friends with, let me be very, very clear about something. This is not a judgment on you. This has nothing to do with you at all. So let me be very clear about that. This has everything to do with me. I'm speaking about me, my life, and my journey. And I certainly have no right to judge or to throw stones. That's not what this is about at all. I still love my friends very, very much. I still care about my friends very, very much. And I would still do anything that I could to help my friends. And I'm still going to hang around my friends. And I'm still going to love my friends. I'm still going to talk to my friends. I'm not saying that I'm like divorcing all of my friends. That's not what this video is about. This video is about playing up for me in my life. I have to do what makes me happy, just like you have to do what makes you happy. And nobody has the right to judge you. I mean, I'm not going to judge you. And people that do judge you, screw them. Screw them, right? Like, we're all living our own life. We're all dealt our own deck of cards. We're all playing the same game with a different hand. And I get that. I don't judge anybody. I've been through a lot of shit. I'm responsible. As long as we all take ownership and responsibility for our own actions, screw anybody who judges you. Anyway, I just wanted to clear that up and get that out of the way, that this has nothing to do with any of my friends. That's not what this video is about. I'm just talking about my own experience. I still have the same friends that I've had for many years. Something that I want to do, though, is obviously it makes sense that you want to be around people who share the same interests as you do. So for me, I am in a place in my life where I want to find places to sort of hang out, to meet people who are better than me, who are more successful than me, who have the same and share the same interests that I do, such as business, entrepreneurship, starting a business, fitness, wellness, health, exercising, waking up super early in the morning, grabbing life by its bootstraps and having no regrets. Like, I want to meet people that are like-minded. I have plenty of friends who share some of those commonalities. So, like I said, I'm not saying that I'm going to be divorcing any of my friends or anything like that. Although I do think in life, I think sometimes it's healthy to sort of go through and weed eat. I don't know if that's a good analogy or not, but to go through and to, people that you hang around that constantly are negative, or they're constantly in a bad mood. And that's fine to be in a bad mood. Everybody gets in a bad mood. Like, of course, your friend is a friend. You should be there for your friend who might be going through a tough time. That's not what I'm talking about. You know the people I'm talking about. The people who are always in a bad mood, who are always mad at the world, who are always blaming all of their problems on everybody else but themselves. Those are the kind of people that I'm talking about. And with those kind of people, it's actually healthy that you weed eat. that you don't have to like cut them out and ghost them and never talk to them again. It's okay to give them 5 chances or whatever, to each his own. But those kind of people, I think it is healthy to weed out. People that bring you down every single time that you see them, you want to get rid of those people. And it's okay to care about people, and it's okay to give people a lot of chances, and it's okay to give people the benefit of the doubt. I encourage that. Just don't get run over. And I think my experience tells me, and again, I have no regrets, but in my experience, I've been a pushover in many aspects. I've let people run all over me. I let people completely take advantage of me. And I think that had to do with confidence and self-respect and just drawing lines in the sand. And I'm covering a lot of topics here. I realize that a lot of these topics could be split into multiple videos. And I'll go into depth into each of these areas, like drawing lines in the sand, making rules, setting boundaries, self-respect, self-love, confidence, and all those things. Those are all great topics. I should probably make a note of those. But in today's video, I just wanted to talk about that phrase, you are the average of 5 people that you hang around most, because I've read many blog posts and articles about how that's not true and how that's crazy for you to think that and all this stuff. In my experience, it is true. And I'll tell you why. Just in my own experience, ever since I decided to sort of turn over a new leaf and to stop drinking all the time and to stop partying and to start exercising and to start eating right and to start waking up early and to start, reaching out to friends who I haven't talked to in a long time that are a good influence, and getting back into touch with my family. Not back into touch, I've always been in touch with them. Just being a better person all the way around. Just getting out of that rut that I was in. And I can I'm not going to blame the rut on anybody. It's just something that I had to go through in my life, and I don't regret it at all. It was just my experience. My mom passed away, two of my best friends passed away, all in a very short amount of time, and there was a grieving process. I think that my whole process lasted a little bit longer than I would have liked, but I still don't regret it, because I've learned lots of information, lots of resources, and I've garnered lots of experience along the way. So, if you are in a rut, or if you're out of your rut and you're sort of turning over a new leaf, I would love to hear about your experience in the comments below. If you have a comment about the phrase or the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you hang around most, I'd love to hear your thoughts about that in the comments below. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please take a moment to subscribe. Hit the like button or the thumbs up button if you find this video enlightening, entertaining, resourceful, informational, or if you think I'm cute, leave a comment below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, enjoy yourself.